No.
Do we have a cat sound?
No. No, don't worry about it. It's okay.
I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I get up when I'm bleeding, barely breathing. I'll never back down.
This is the collision of common sense and comedy. This is Defenders Live.
I was 6 feet under. But now it's your turn to face.
Happy Friday.
Yes,
Praise
sir.
God, we finally made it.
Yeah, that is. Wait, have we though?
What do you mean?
Have we made it?
Yeah, we've made it. It's
Friday?
To Friday.
Oh,
It is
okay. Just a
officially
Friday. Just
The Friday.
just
yeah.
a Friday.
To the weekend.
Okay.
It's finally Friday.
Because everybody's
I'm
working for
free
the weekend.
again. I've got my motor running for a wild weekend.
Oh, get your motor running.
No.
Head out on the highway.
No. It's George Jones, dude.
I know.
God.
I don't care.
It's country music. I don't like it.
Don't care about it.
It's got a twang. I don't give a dang.
It's about right.
That's how you are.
That's about right.
So today's a special day besides just being Friday.
Yeah, I mean, that's true because we do have cats in bags.
We do, and we have to let them out.
Right.
See, there's-
Eventually, they have to come out.
So, we, as most of y'all have known, all of y'all should know by now.
Wait, one times, maybe. They might know.
No, we've mentioned this several times.
Several times?
A bunch of times.
You mean like how many times?
Like 8 or 12.
100.
Yeah,
Right.
sure.
Yeah.
That we have been looking for another person, mainly an intern.
Yeah,
Somebody to kind of,
Somebody to love.
oh, won't you be somebody? No, so we've been looking for someone to kind of help out and be on the back end of things, to run socials for us a little bit, to help.
To do some editing
Yeah.
that we don't do because, well, we do a live show.
Yeah, and a day job and then
everything else.
Just getting the show together is a full-time job, and trying to do all the extras is just too much.
And you know, it's really hard to find somebody who's willing to work for coffee.
It really,
Even though it's
really
APR
is.
coffee, it's hard to find somebody who just
really is.
will work for coffee.
Will work for coffee.
I mean, that is a hard sell.
It's
You know, we've done, and I say this,
I didn't think it was going to be that hard of a sell.
I didn't either because it's American Pride Roasters, but still,
Well, no, just period. Excuse me. You want to buy you a coffee? Okay.
a lot of coffee.
Yeah. No, there was no.
It's, I'm telling you, we had, I think we actually talked to like 3 people over the time. 3
or
or 4
something like that.
people,
And we're
yeah.
talking like serious talks, not
like
just
had
like
conversations.
yeah, a couple times.
Not
blah,
just
blah, blah.
like an offhand, like, hey, yeah, we'll give you some coffee if you want to do some intern work, you know?
Yeah. So it didn't go well, and we were beginning to give up hope,
Yeah.
and then something happened.
Mm.
It was like a light cresting over the top of a hill, and standing inside the light of said light was our Savior. I thought it was funny myself, but
I don't know about Savior, but
well, he's a hero.
if he could be your hero, baby.
Oh, I was thinking more of Hercules, but
Oh, well, that's true too.
No.
He's a hero.
I'm holding up for a hero. Anyway, we're dragging this out way too long.
We are. It's okay.
Way too long.
That's kind of my fault. But
So, without further ado,
yes.
we would like to introduce y'all to our newest member, probably the only one as far as I can care about. And mainly it's because I don't foresee us getting that much bigger. But
Right.
we want to introduce y'all to the new intern. You might know the voice when you hear it.
Yeah. You might.
It might sound a bit familiar.
Yeah, maybe.
So actually,
Can you give us a couple rounds over there?
Say hey to everybody.
First time caller, long time listener. First time caller.
Is it well? Do we count this as a call?
It is a call, technically.
Is it?
Yeah.
Technically, it's a call.
I guess it is. I guess it is.
Yeah.
That would be the one, the only, Chris Brennan.
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Welcome to the team, buddy.
I know, right?
This is gonna be fun.
It is gonna be outstandingly fun.
You know, we have this little like this nice synergy going on because
No, that's just gas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, because I was gonna say that you and I we like to make the videos and the audios. We like to do the show. We like to do the things and stuff.
It's the sitting down and taking the extra time on top of throwing together a 2-hour show and
That we
5
can't
days
really
a week.
handle on the top of all that with the show and the works
And you
all
get
the
it
rest
out
of
to places and not just Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, but Rumble and whatever.
And we've actually finally found somebody who's
like, yeah, I'll do it.
That's his thing. He's Austin
I like
Powers.
the
and
video
that's his
editing
bag.
and the sound editing and the putting all the things together with the stuff and the other things.
The stuff and things.
and stuff.
That's fun.
Yeah.
You guys do the show every day. I'll join you every once in a while, and
yeah.
the rest of the time I will do some editing and make the other things go out to the places.
And things.
Make it better and better.
Stuff.
Stuff and things.
Be nice.
Things and
Things and
stuff.
stuff.
So, as per, congratulations on making it into the team here.
Yes, this is a very exclusive group. It's a closed club, buddy. And
We're gonna get some snarky tweets on that.
I know, but hey. This Sweatimus Prime over on Twitter. If I'd have known you guys were paying in coffee, ...
We told you.
Yeah, it's. I don't think people take us very seriously.
I really don't think. Like when you actually get your coffee, you're gonna have to come on the show just to show people that you got coffee from.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Because that's just how it's gonna have to be,
Proof that we're not BSing. But anyway, with all that said, and 10 minutes wasted,
Yeah.
let's get the show started.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do this. So, conservative watchdog group Judicial Watch obtained 198 pages of records and communications from the federal government that detail how the U.S. Food and Drug Administration procured human fetal tissue from aborted babies for research with, quote, humanized mice, end quote.
Why is Alex Jones right?
Well,
It upsets me a little bit, you know?
in all fairness,
Sure.
a broken clock is right at least twice a day.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, so we can't really say that it was, oh yeah, no, he's just right. No, he just happened to get this one.
He happened to get this one right.
That's all it is. It's no big deal. It's not a big deal. The records were handed over after the group filed a Freedom of Information Act lawsuit against the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, seeking communications on other related documents between Advanced Bioscience Resources, a provider of organs and other human fetal tissue harvested from aborted babies, and the FDA. Because, the FDA.
Because the FDA's.
Because the FDA. Remember, this is the same FDA that supposedly, allegedly has. Oops. We didn't hear that one.
Allegedly.
Has approved the whole jab. So.
Yeah, the COVID
'cause
jab.
it's safe.
But only the one COVID jab.
Yeah. Which I work with a guy who didn't get the one that's cleared.
Right.
Yeah.
And so technically he's counted as unvaccinated by the CDC now.
Yeah. He's not happy.
I bet.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be happy either, my friend.
Yeah.
So, quote, after successfully opposing the FDA's redaction of certain information from its records, a federal court has ordered the HHS to release additional information about its purchase of organs harvested from aborted human fetuses, including line item prices or the price per organ. So the PPO.
Yeah.
The government paid
You know,
to the
Wait,
ADR.
you can order baby parts a la carte.
Yeah. Yes, you can.
This is sick and twisted.
I thought a PPO was a health plan.
Yeah, apparently it's not. It's price per organ. Which, if you think about an actual PPO,
That does make
it makes
sense, too.
absolutely perfect
It makes
sense.
a lot of sense, too. Your Blue Cross Blue Shield PPO plan makes a lot more sense now.
price per organ.
Yep.
Judicial Watch had said, quote, the court has also found there's reason to question whether the transactions violate federal law barring the sale of fetal organs. Documents previously uncovered in this lawsuit show that the federal government demanded the purchased fetal organs to be, quote, fresh and never frozen. I didn't realize this
Wendy's?
was fucking Wendy's.
It was Wendy's.
That's what that is. It's Wendy's.
Where's the beef?
That's messed up. That's just fresh and never frozen.
But the Wendy's
Wendy's.
fresh throat.
Fresh, never frozen.
I'm never going to be able to eat Wendy's again.
Well, just always remember that their chili is just made of the recycled hamburgers from yesterday.
That's true.
Right, but what are those made out of?
Fresh, never frozen.
But it is frozen.
Beef.
I heard it's like owl or something weird like that. Pigeon.
It's probably pigeon.
It's pigeon. Okay. The emails were sent between 2013 and 2018, the year President Donald Trump's administration canceled FDA's contracts with the ABR. The Trump administration in 2019 banned federal funding for research that used human fetal tissue from aborted babies. But in April, the Biden administration reversed the Trump policy.
Reverse.
Yeah. Isn't it great? We reversed it. Isn't that great? It's fantastic.
Oh, that's not.
The email details cost estimates, purchase orders, kind of fetal parts purchased, which be fetal livers and thymuses, and related matters.
Related matters.
Because every bill that you get from anything that you buy like that usually includes like a shop supply fee or a processing handling fee or something like that. They need to know what that stuff is.
But
too.
related matters, is that like family matters?
No, that was actually good.
Oh.
Yeah, this is not good. Quote, the records include an FDA-generated contract with ABR based on requisition it issued in July 27th of 2012 for $12,000 worth of tissue procurement for humanized mice. Indicates the requisition for a non-competitive award.
Hold on. What? Humanized what?
Mice.
Mice.
Yeah, humanized mice.
Yeah.
Well,
Have you ever seen
for-
those videos with the mice running around with human ears on the backs on their back?
and this is the part that Alex Jones was right about.
Yeah.
Sadly, yeah.
But why? Why?
Because if you can put humanized genetics into a mouse, okay, you can then test all the crap you want on the human genetics portion of the mouse.
Yep. It makes perfect sense, really, if you think about it.
You have a living being, so you can see how it reacts, but you have the human DNA that's been molded into the mouse.
Kind of gross thing when you think
It's
about
really
it.
weird.
It's like, wait, ew.
Soon we will actually have sheeple.
Quite literally.
Oh my!
Quite literally. Well,
Did that catch you off guard
Wow.
for a second? Like,
it's
We're gonna have real sheeple.
it's the delay, is what it is.
I think
It's
it is. It's the Skype delay.
He's not used to being on and
It took a
live and
second.
being a part of it, so he's like, oh, okay.
That hit him harder than I thought it would.
I know. Although the initial award was for $12,000, the total estimated amount of funds allocated for the requisition was $60,000. 60
grand.
60.
Huh. 60 grand worth of baby parts.
Yep. Isn't it great? Let's see.
Reprehensible.
Yeah.
That's one way to put it. One email described ABR as the, quote, only company in the U.S. capable of supplying tissue suitable for HM research. And they call it HM now.
Yeah.
Because it's
they
cool.
don't want to say human.
No, you can't.
Humanized mice. They don't want to say that. They want to say HM research.
Yeah. Quote, no other company or organization is capable of fulfilling the need, the FDA wrote. Another email describes how mice are humanized with fetal tissues.
Oh.
Quote, the HM, which is humanized mice. Are created
Sweatimus.
by surgical implantations. Surgical implantations of human tissue into the mice that have multiple genetic mutations that block the development of mice immune systems at a very early age. The absence of the mouse immune system allows the human tissue to grow and develop into functional human tissue. In order for the humanization to proceed correctly, we need to obtain fetal tissue with a specific set of specialized characteristics. So basically, the unborn baby has to have a certain set of skills. Is that too soon?
That's, yeah.
Is that too soon?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I thought it was funny myself.
Oh, no, that was good. That was good. Sweaters Prime over there on the Twitters at DOA Show. We aren't that far away from too effing soon. And then he has a picture of the dog. Eduardo.
Really? That's messed up, man.
If you haven't seen, I'm sorry. If you've never seen Full Metal Alchemist, you won't get it.
That's so sad.
But it is very sad.
I forgot how sad that was.
That's a very sad day.
It was.
It's a very sad day.
Because he was gone.
Oh, the Knights Who Say Knee over there on the YouTubes. Could it be said that the mouse is all ears?
It's a little messed up. Knights Who Say Knee. This is a closed group. A close your eyes group.
Close your one eye.
Okay, you guys remember the documentary Jurassic Park?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They combined dinosaurs and mosquitoes, and it didn't work out well.
No.
Yeah.
I got a feeling these people that are combining humans and mouse did not see that documentary.
It's possible, but
It's going to be a new documentary coming out called
Then again-
Squeakers.
No.
then again, though, with the mice thing, at least you know how to control mice.
Right.
Like no one
Put them
really
in a maze with some cheese in it.
Yeah, nobody really knows how to deal with a dinosaur because,
Nobody's seen one.
well, until the documentary, of course. But,
Right.
But I mean,
It's true.
yeah, no, hey, well, way to go.
Well done, everyone.
I don't know what else to say to that.
Good job.
I find it funny though that they keep referring to it as fetal tissue, clump of cells, blah 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 blah, but then turn around and call it humanized mice.
It's not fetalized mice.
It's not fetalized mice. Yeah, I just find that a tad weird.
Well, that's a bit futile.
Really? Mm-hmm. Futile? Mm-hmm. That's not.
Yeah.
It's kind of a reach.
I know.
It's a reach.
It's a reach, but I'm going with it.
Okay,
Sticking
well,
with
that's
it. It's fine.
This one's funny too.
Yeah. So a Washington State man was wearing a yellow dress, was arrested.
For wearing a yellow dress.
No.
Oh, because I was gonna say the only thing I've ever been told about dress like that is you don't wear white after Labor Day.
I thought it was Devil Wears a Blue Dress.
No, it is that too. But I just know that you're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day.
That's right. That's correct.
But then again, it is Washington State, and it's the white is what you don't do that in the South. I don't know how.
I don't know where they do it in
does
Washington
there.
State. So anyway, yep. Washington State man wearing a yellow dress was arrested after he stole a school bus and later drove a front-end loader construction vehicle through a home he shared with his now estranged wife.
Well, I would hope they're estranged now. What, honey? You said for years you've wanted that big bay window. I'm doing it now. Look, you don't have to leave me.
Fastest way possible. Why are you in my dress?
Do you realize how hot it is out here?
I just try to get a breeze. Deputies were alerted to the man, later identified as a 39-year-old, whatever, not listening about them. Saturday night, after employees of Osprey Rafting witnessed him drive off in the company's privately owned large school bus.
So the man in the yellow dress stole a large yellow school bus.
Yes.
Okay, proceed.
Okay.
It's the
Good.
man with the yellow dress
Yellow dress,
yellow
man.
dress on.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite ring.
Doesn't quite run.
I'm a little bothered though that they keep referring to him as a man. He's clearly wearing a dress.
Right. So obviously he's not a man.
He's obviously not a man. He's
Right. If we
identifying
go
as
by
a woman.
if we go by the standard.
But
I mean,
what can I say?
whatever. Responding deputies located the school bus, spotted it, the bus, and spotted it run through a red light. The driver refused to pull over when the deputies tried to initiate a traffic stop. The deputies were forced to give up the chase due to the Washington state's new police reform law that no longer...
Is that the law where they just don't do their job anymore?
Yes, actually, that is the law. It's it no longer allows law enforcement to pursue a fleeing vehicle unless there is a probable cause that a serious felony has occurred.
Grand Theft Auto isn't a serious...
I was just going
Crime?
to say, stealing a bus is not a felony.
That's not a felony? I'm pretty sure it is.
Bus or bust?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying that there are certain things. I get you. You know, you see somebody driving around, they got a busted taillight or their tags are expired or whatever. Okay, that's what that's what they're trying to address and mention. Okay, fine. A guy in a yellow dress in a school bus that we all know has been stolen because guess what? School doesn't run on Saturday.
Right.
So I'm going to go on a limb and say he shouldn't have been in there. That's
Probably shouldn't
probable
have been
cause.
yeah, probably should not have been driving and ran a red light.
Well,
Yeah.
that's just being unsafe.
Right?
That's all.
Ran a red light is not a felony.
No,
No, that's not. I'm just saying he did.
the jerk.
Yeah.
Douglas County deputies took up the pursuit through the city limits, but also had to abandon chase, according to the same law,
Wow. So why did they bother taking up chase?
because they thought they might be able to stop him.
You know, school buses are way bigger than police cars.
Yeah, and it takes a lot more effort to ditch one of those.
It does. A lot more.
Like, you basically have to take your entire car side in.
And it still doesn't do it.
Doesn't really budget much at all.
Huh.
On Saturday, the sheriff's office. Huh?
Those records are sealed, sir.
I'm sorry, what?
You're
Have
breaking
you
up.
tried this?
You're breaking up. I'm sorry.
sorry,
I
you
can't.
can't.
No.
I wonder how long we could have went with that before he realized we were just jerking his leg.
On Sunday.
It's that easy,
It was
my
so
friend.
good.
He's completely reevaluating his decisions now. He's like, son of a bitch.
On Sunday, the sheriff's office was notified that the man believed to be the driver has been taken into custody. Suspect.
Hold on. It was a guy in a yellow dress in a school bus driving on Saturday. They had to decide if it was the right man or not. Would he have time to change dresses?
We believe this is the guy.
Oh, my God.
Allegedly.
I mean,
So stupid.
the suspect appeared to be wearing the same yellow dress. A day later.
Somebody doesn't shower, apparently.
Right. Police said he also had stolen a front loader and drove it through his home.
This guy's got something with the color yellow.
Yeah, his house is yellow too.
I saw that too.
Or peach, I guess. Well, no, it's kind
yellow.
of yellow.
It's yellow.
It's that beige yellow.
It's still yellow.
It's that bad. It's like
It's a yellow color, and this is just too weird.
it really is.
This is just too weird.
Deputy said that his wife fled the home when she heard the estranged husband may be nearby, just in case. Authorities shared photos that showed heavy equipment sitting in front of the front yard, partially collapsed home. It appeared a car was also flipped into the structure.
Yeah, it definitely is
That's flipped.
It's on the carport, not in it.
Yeah, that is flipped on its front end, and it's
I wonder if insurance is going to cover that. Not homeowners insurance, but do you think? How do you?
No,
how do
he
you
did
call
the damage.
Yeah, but how do you call your auto insurance and say, "Hey,
we got a problem."
So there's a thing.
There's a thing and stuff.
I don't know how we're going to handle this.
We need your help.
Please.
We could have kept that going for another 2 or 3 minutes, and you wouldn't have caught on.
Sweatimus Prime, why are you in my dress? Goodbye Horses play softly in the background.
I like Knights who say knee. Give the man a break. Maybe he identifies as a trans frizzle.
I was just saw that one. Miss Frizzle.
You know there's a new version,
Yeah, I know.
and it's Miss Frizzle's younger niece or something,
Because that's what we need.
or sister or whatever.
So
So it's still Miss Frizzle,
just
just a different
a
Frizzle.
different Frizzle.
She's a little less frazzled.
I don't know about that. I think it's the same. I don't know.
She's more socially woke.
Don't you understand?
I really do like that song. We need more uses for it.
Kathy over on Facebook. It must have been sunshiny.
Mm-hmm. Actually, it was floral.
It was still yellow, but it had
It had flowers. It was a yellow flower dress.
yellow is too distracting.
Is yellow
In the midst
base
of dark,
with
yeah.
flowers. Yeah.
It's funny.
Yellow dress, yellow bus, yellow front end loader. And you say yellow house? I missed that part.
Yeah, it was a yellow
Yeah,
house.
it was a yellow house.
I couldn't tell what color the car was because it was flipped over.
Good Lord.
This is Defenders Live.
There you go. You got to bring it all the way down.
Sorry,
You
I was
can't-
also messing with other stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
there, yeah.
you can't have
I-
it, my friend. You
I
have-
had the things and stuff.
It's all or nothing.
stuff and things.
Stuff and things and stuff.
Welcome back to Friday.
It is Friday, and it makes me so happy being Friday.
Chris Branham's joining us. He is taking the
I think that's
mantle
a song.
of janitor.
Bless his heart. The boy don't
I
know
live
what
in the broom closet.
he d-
We feed him bread chunks, but only the moldy kinds.
Yes.
But I get good coffee.
You get
coffee?
Coffee is definitely the key.
For's the shores. Just saying. So, we might need. we might need.
No, you know, we're going to preface this real quick. So the rest of the show and the last story have basically all been provided to us by Chris tonight.
Yeah, he's been. When I say excited, it might be kind of an understatement.
He was a little bit,
A tad,
just a hair,
as in texting nonstop all day long.
skosh.
Just a teensy weensy little bit, and I, did not want to squelch his enthusiasm.
Rain on the parade.
I didn't exactly. I wanted to just, he's excited. Don't worry, that feeling will die soon.
Eventually.
It's by the end of the show,
You'll hate
it'll
us.
be over. So don't worry about that one.
I'd be dead inside like Dylan.
Yes.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
actually. It's
Not really by the end of the show, though, right? It's going to take a couple.
oh no.
Really depends on you, I guess.
What do
I'm
you-
ever hopeful.
Yeah, well,
Constantly. Yeah.
good
So
luck with that. So they've come out with a new Barbie
yeah.
that we think we're gonna pay. I think Chris in this. Forget the coffee. We're gonna get him a Barbie.
We're gonna get him one of these.
Barbie has created a doll of one of the scientists that helped create the Oxford COVID-19 vaccine
Oh yes.
in the hope of inspiring girls to get into science, technology, engineering, or mathematics.
Mathematics.
That would be the
STEM.
careers.
Yeah.
Professor Dame
I'm
Sarah
sorry.
Gilbert.
Stop.
Yes. I feel like there's something bothering you.
Yes. Her name is what?
Sarah Gilbert.
No.
Her title?
Uh-huh.
She's a Professor Dame.
What?
Professor Dame.
As in lady professor?
Yes.
Sexist.
Well, it is the UK.
Wouldn't making a Barbie doll after her also be sexist?
Well, no, it's
No,
not
that's
like
capitalism.
it's okay when
and-
it's okay when it's about you. It's not okay when it's about someone else.
Right.
That's
We want the girls to be interested in the science and the STEMs and the blah, 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 but we also want them to
Play with Barbies.
see this unrealistic body expectation.
Well,
it's funny you say that.
well,
No, they actually did try to proportionalize a few of these.
well.
There's a few
Hell,
of
you
them.
know.
Just looking at the picture, there's a few of them on here that
They're proportioned differently.
just a tad. But anyway,
Smidge.
no, but think about it this way. The way what they've done to encourage these girls to get into these careers is, hey, if you get into it and do well, they'll make a Barbie after you
Or something else.
or something else. You know, don't worry, you'll never be like a Miss Potato Head or anything like that, but you'll make at least a Barbie.
Right. Well, that's
The
because
only
they come
way some
fully
of those
loaded.
girls are going to be a Barbie.
That's gross.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Yeah. Professor Dame Sarah Gilbert has been honored as a, quote, Barbie role model, end quote, for her work at the University of Oxford and for her role as project leader in the creation of the COVID vaccine, which is now in use in many countries around the world. Except for it's not accepted here in the United States because, Pfizer's the only one that's FDA approved, allegedly.
Right.
Allegedly.
Professor Gilbert, yeah?
Large donations.
Oh, is that what that was? Okay.
Wait, sorry, what?
There's something like something on your mic.
Large donations.
Hear it again?
Yeah, I think so. And that's
Weird.
a very odd cough you have there.
I've been trying to get rid of it all day.
You like me, we need to quit smoking.
Right.
It's true.
It is bad. Professor Gilbert said, quote, I am passionate about inspiring the next generation of girls into STEM careers and hope the children who see my Barbie will realize how vital careers in science are to help the world around us. My wish is that my doll will show children careers that they may not be aware of, like
It's almost like she's
vaccinologist.
here.
Like what? I'm sorry. You said what?
It's almost like she's here.
Yeah, but what careers though, Dylan?
Vaccinologist.
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 Oh my!
Yes. And they have a wide array of Barbie.
I'm
There's-
sorry. Is that anything like a virologist?
I guess.
Person who studies viruses?
No, these are people who create the vaccines. This is the capitalist side of things. This is Big Pharma.
Oh,
It's a new name for Big Pharma. It's not, when you say Big Pharma, everybody freaks out. But if you say
vaccinologist.
vaccinologist, especially in that,
We study vaccines and make them,
we do. And then we sell them for exorbitant amount of prices.
even though they don't work.
It's called a placebo, you moron. Anyway, I like how the one Barbie on at the end actually has got tattoos all the way up and down her arm.
Oh yeah. The one that looks like she's in like scrubs.
Yeah, and then
That's the surgeon.
the surgeon is that way. Then there's the black lady next to her, which looks like a regular Barbie.
Yeah. Then you've got the redhead, which
The
is
redhead,
soulless.
which is supposed to be the
And so-
lady herself.
soulless.
Then you got some really big hip nurse in the background, and then you have, I don't know, she looks like,
70s Afro Barbie.
I guess that's what it looks like. And then apparently they made.
That's Doc McStuffins' mom.
You're
Is it?
right.
It
That
is
actually
Doc
looks a lot
McStuffins.
like
Yeah, you're
that.
right. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Good call.
Well done.
And then the very end there is John Legend's wife. I forgot her name and I apologize. It's like Christine or some weird Krista Tucci. I don't remember. Anyway,
Whatever.
That's exactly who it looks like. So there you go. The only thing that makes these Barbies actually different from regular Barbies, aside from the fact that regular Barbie gets sold, is these women, all these Barbies have flat feet.
Yes. They don't have heels.
They don't have the heel, the pre-done heel foot
Well, I mean,
where
the
they're standing on their toes. No, look, that's flat.
that's got a heel.
But the foot is set flat.
Yes, you're correct.
Just saying.
It's not the pointed toe.
Yeah, it's not the ballerina foot.
Right.
There's the, oh, wow, they actually have names for them.
Yes, they're all real people.
Emergency room nurse Amy O'Sullivan, who treated the first COVID patient at Wycliffe Hospital in Brooklyn, New York,
That wasn't the first patient.
in the United States.
No, it wasn't.
Well, they said it was.
Okay.
Dr. Audrey Cruz, a frontline worker in the from Las Vegas, who joined forces with Asian American physicians to fight racial bias and discrimination. What does racial bias and discrimination have to do with COVID?
Oh, it doesn't have anything to do with COVID. It has to do with her being a Barbie role model.
But that's not in the STEM either.
But it's a Barbie role model.
Oh, God. Dr. Chica Stacy Aurolo.
Close enough.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. A psychiatry resident at the University of Toronto, Canada, who advocated against the systemic racism in healthcare. Son of a bitch. Is that what all these are?
Yeah.
I noticed a theme.
I've caught on to it too, unfortunately.
You caught the theme?
So you're telling me that Doc McStuffin's mom is not really
Yeah, she's nothing.
she's not a GP, she's a psychiatrist?
Apparently.
She's a psychiatrist. Biomedical researcher Dr. Jacqueline Goes de Jesus. Hold on. Let me just get her name. Biomedical researcher Dr. Jaqueline Goes de Jesus.
That's racist.
Yes, it
You're
is.
right.
I always wanted to be able to use Jaqueline live on the air.
Jake Quillen.
Jaqueline Goes de Jesus. Who is credited for leading the sequencing of the genome in COVID-19 variant in the Brazils. And then you have Dr. Kirby Whitby. Oh, God bless you. Who co-founded Gowns for Doctors, a gown that can be laundered and reused.
I'm guessing that's her.
So doctors don't have clothes that can be washed?
Apparently
not.
not. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
Yeah, that has to be.
Unfortunate.
Kirby has to be the blonde.
Kirby Whitby.
Kirby is the large-hipped blonde in the back with the funky thing.
It's only because it looks like Kirby from the video game.
That's right.
Barbie is also
Watch
making...
out, she'll suck you in.
Ew.
Oh,
Barbie is also making a donation to Professor Gilbert's chosen organization, the Women in Science and Engineering, which runs an outreach resource created to inspire girls to consider a career in STEM. In the UK, previous Barbie role models included broadcaster Clara Omph. Or Ampho is actually probably how you enunciate that. The fastest woman in British history, Dinah Asher Smith. Champion skateboarder Sky Brown, model and activist Adwa Aboa, and boxer Nicola Adams. Nicola Adams.
Yeah.
But she's a boxer, so I should
Yeah, she will knock you out.
dial it back a little bit.
Mama said knock you out.
Yeah.
Nicola gonna knock you out.
I can't feel my face.
It
So,
hurt my jaw.
Oblivion Flickering. Here on the Twitters. He wants to know if any of these Barbies are going to make the cover of Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition.
No.
Okay.
No, they're fully clothed.
Yeah. And like I said, Kirby in the middle there, I wouldn't want to see. And
Watch out, she spits.
ew. Wow. Escalated quickly, didn't it?
I'm just going with the Kirby theme.
Swedimus Prime over on Twitter. The theme? Noticing a theme there.
Yeah.
Night You Say Knee also on Twitter. Kirby invented a way for more women to have a job.
Laundry. Also vacuuming.
No, he's
That's
talking
sexist.
talking about because she made the gown that
I
can
know.
be washed.
Yeah.
The doctors don't vacuum anything.
Well,
I get what you're saying. I'm trying to keep it from there.
Why?
It's daddy. Daddy.
Of course. Kirby like Hoover.
Ew. This is funny.
She's a dirt devil, is what I'm saying.
oh no. Very well then.
Anyway. Let me see this picture.
Oh, yeah.
Where the
That's-
hell do you sleep?
Well, it's bigger than you think.
Is it bigger on the inside?
Yes. It's bigger on the inside. So
That's what she said.
it is. Oh, I hope not. Oh, it's good time. So September 16th, UPI, a cottage inspired by a home of Winnie the Pooh. Is available for rent in England to celebrate the beloved character's 95th anniversary celebration. The Bear B&B Cottage. I knew he couldn't hold it in.
Judging by that laugh, he has been waiting all night for that line.
Yes, he has. Yes. A partnership between Disney and Airbnb was designed in East Sussex Ashdown Forest
Okay.
by Kim Raymond, who's an artist who's been drawing Winnie the Pooh for 30 years.
Ooh, Piglet. That was bad. I know it was.
It was better than what you think.
No, it wasn't. I can do better. It's giving me a minute to try and catch it. Anyway,
Raymond,
so they made a Winnie the Pooh's home as an Airbnb.
Yes.
I can't
Bear B&B.
pardon me.
Airbnb. It's a dad joke. It's a bad dad joke.
Bad cat.
So bad.
Yeah, but so does that mean? So does that mean I could put a sign out in front of a cave and just say it's Yogi's Bear B&B?
Yeah.
Put
All you
Yeah,
gotta do is put a
right.
picnic basket.
Picnic baskets.
Yeah, throw that out there and then, make the rent like $1,000 a week.
That's capitalism, my friend. You got a cave on your land?
We're in the wrong line of work.
I think we can make that line of work.
Yeah.
We can make that work somewhere.
Hey, we don't
Raymond-
even need power in there.
Yeah, I know, right?
Sweaters Prime over on Twitter at DOA Show. So instead of derailing the show being the goal, our new mission is now to make the rookie cackle.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
It's a good show to have. Yeah, Raymond said that she used details from A.A. Milne's books and E.H. Shepard's original illustrations to make the cottage an accurate representation of the snack-loving bear's home.
yeah, but it's in a tree. It's not very big.
Well, you see...
Unless you're going to tell me next that there was some weird thingy where Winnie the Pooh meets Doctor Who.
I'm saying that it was hollowed out and also down.
No, it was not down. It was hollowed
Yeah,
out. But
it always looked bigger on the show
Right.
when you were inside. So maybe it is a Doctor Who kind of thing.
I don't know.
Or maybe Winnie the Pooh was much smaller than what we give him credit for.
He's
No,
a
'cause-
dimensional track.
No, he got stuck in his own window.
It's true. It is
So-
true. Honey. Yep. The cottage bear, and a Mr. Sanders sign above
Colonel?
the door. No, Mr.
Oh.
Yeah. Above the door, and a cupboard, and the cupboards are stocked with pots labeled honey,
Now, I'd be pissed if I walked in there and there was no honey.
except for you don't eat honey.
Doesn't matter. If I'm paying for the Winnie the Pooh experience at the Bear B&B, by God, there better be some honey in
A
those
lot of
shelves.
it.
A lot of it.
Well, actually, it would be more exact to say that there isn't any honey left. Like, it's just residue of honey at the bottom of the...
Well, no, because he always had some. He always had some.
He was always running out.
But then he always would find a jar like under his pillow or something weird like that.
But do you have a scotch of honey?
I'm beginning to think that Winnie the Pooh was actually just kind of a cry for help for someone's addiction to drugs. Because the way he was always, way he was craving it,
Okay, so
the way he would always magically find it. Now we know the author was mentally skewed, but I'm just saying.
Side note, everything happened in an imaginary world inside of a child's head.
Drugs were involved.
Inside of an adult's head.
Inside of an adult's head. And the adult had a lot of problems, specifically split personality.
Well, clearly. That's why he was Christopher Robin.
Also Winnie the Pooh.
Also Rabbit.
Also Tigger.
And Eeyore.
And Piglet.
And Roo.
These were all the same person?
Yes.
Yeah.
All parts of the same person.
My childhood was a lie.
Each one of them was just a different spoke of the same wheel.
Yeah. And it was a very bent up spoke.
Yeah.
That tree doesn't work.
It was pretty, if you go back, a lot of them, like all the older authors you find out had some kind of weird mental, like the guy who did Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All the, some dark stuff. It was never proven of him to be a pedophile, but all the evidence is there. It's stuff like that. It's
weird stuff that you wouldn't think about until you.
Here's the only thing that that gets me in reading ahead, and I apologize for jumping the gun. But the cottage is stocked with yoga mats.
So Dylan's never going.
Well, I don't know better than use a yoga.
He gave the pants away.
He gave away the yoga pants? Okay.
Yeah, the girlfriend wears them now.
They look better on her.
They do way better on her.
I bet they do.
But again, the actual Winnie the Pooh experience, Winnie the Pooh didn't do yoga.
You got Carrie upset.
Why?
Because it's Rabbit's house window that he got stuck in. Never his own.
I'm not sure if I'm impressed or disappointed that she knows that.
I don't know. But I do know the fact that that's a button.
Oh, I know.
No, it's a good one.
I'm just saying. It's easy to poke the bear when you know how to poke the bear.
Pushing button.
Get that bear?
Mm-hmm.
Bear B&B, Winnie the Pooh.
Sounds unbearable to me.
Yeah, well, welcome to the show.
Right.
Nice.
I'm
just saying, but go seriously.
We just got to make sure that you have your bearings.
You got to keep up, Tiger. We move quick.
It's like a pogo stick.
Oh no! All right, Tigger. Anyway, yoga mats though, and journals. Really?
Journals.
Well, you want to be able to document your Winnie the Pooh experience.
Mm-hmm. No. Here's what and you know this is what's happening. With all jokes aside, all stupidness aside, you know that there are some freaky adults that are getting this things just specifically to do naughty adult things in it.
Just to have a poo party.
Just to have a poo party. Exactly.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Tech Guru, can you confirm?
What?
He's asking for Tech Roo to confirm or deny.
Oh. That would be something that Tech would do. You can go out there
they're related to Kanga.
The nights you say knee over on Twitter. What we didn't learn today. The girlfriend wears the pants at Dylan Lyle's home.
At least the yoga pants.
I know.
Wait, it's true.
Yeah.
And it's Sweat of Miss Prime. We don't kink shame. I just wanted to mention it. Yeah, that's another one. If you want to talk dark, let's talk about the real story behind Peter Pan.
Yeah, let's not.
That one will.
Let's not.
That will bother you to your core.
Let's just not go there.
So a demented mind and pedophilia
with children's characters.
Children's books.
All the time. Mm-hmm. Look at Teletubbies.
There's Joe Biden's book.
Look at Teletubbies.
Joe Biden's going to be writing a book.
He can't write.
It'd have to be a shadow or what? A ghostwriter?
A ghostwriter.
It'd have to be a ghostwriter, and they're not going to write it.
And even then, you'd have to have like 2 or 3 editors because remember when he got off the plane or whatever or Marine One or whatever it was getting ready to go to it, and Somebody asked him a serious question, but like before the pull out of Afghanistan, and all he said was something about, I got my butt wiped. Remember?
Yeah.
Like, that's what he would end up wanting to have written down. And somebody would be like, Mr. President, I don't think that's what you mean to say.
I'm getting chocolate ice cream. I like Rocky Road.
Honey, sounds good. Let's go get some.
What's your favorite ice cream? Rocky Road.
It's too expensive.
Oh, you like Rocky Road, do you? Okay. Tech Roo popped in on the YouTubes asking, okay, wait. I got distracted for a moment, and suddenly I'm being paged.
You have to go back and listen to the replay, my
Yep,
friend.
sorry. You're just going to have to go back and listen, and we're not going to repeat ourselves.
This train stops for no man.
Well, I mean, it does.
Yeah,
Stop.
Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, we already mentioned Alice in
Yeah,
Wonderland.
we got you.
But thank you for listening.
Good times. Well, great oldies.
Oh, so yeah, the single night stay in the cottage is offered at
$130.
$130.
Yeah.
Only 130. Well, it's got to be a tiny little place.
Well, single night stay starting Monday. Yeah, it's $130. That's crazy though.
Yeah, the house rules include keep your hands out of the honey pots. And
What?
That's the whole see? Why would you do that then? Because you know that bed is not comfortable.
Right. So keep your hands out of the honey pots and a snack of a little something at 11 a.m.
Here's
Strictly no heffalumps inside the house.
So,
Oh, well,
here,
I
have
can't
a
go.
snack, but you can't have any honey in the Winnie the Pooh house? What?
yeah,
Right.
that's kind
Well, you
of a
can't
rip.
have any of the honey pots.
So there's pot in the honey?
Right.
Is that what we're saying?
Yes.
I'm really getting confused now.
Yeah. Well,
Which would explain the snack at 11 a.m.
that's right. Yeah. Actually, the biggest thing that I'm concerned about here is they say strictly no heffalumps.
Yeah.
What about the woozles?
Well, woozles are smaller.
And
But
they can be just as destructive.
yeah, but heffalumps are bigger than the woozles.
But yeah, okay, but still.
They're smaller. They can get away with it.
All right. I guess.
Just saying.
Yeah. And then there's this.
I think both scary.
Green metal box was stuffed inside of a bright pink pillowcase, stashed in some bushes behind Christopher Zachary's house. And he found it and hauled it out for a better look.
Huh.
Stenciled on the box said cartridges for weapons. Inside were 30 armor-piercing grenades.
Sorry, what?
Quote, I was scared, said Zachary, who runs a construction company, and was confused. How did these high-powered explosives end up in his Southwest Atlanta backyard? Where did they come from?
The last person who lived there.
These aren't mine.
Yeah. No, seriously.
I didn't buy these. These are not mine.
Investigators determined the waylaid grenades were last seen 8 months prior on an ammunition train that rolled out of Florida. Someone had stolen them somewhere on the rails in Pennsylvania. Another example of an Associated Press investigation that shows how the military's vast supply chain is susceptible to the thefts.
The train left Florida. It got robbed in Pennsylvania. The grenades were found in
Georgia.
Georgia.
Makes sense, don't it?
No.
Oh, well, okay. Marines call the squat 40 millimeter rounds that appeared in Zachary's yard on that sunny morning in February 2018. 40 Mikes. That's because duh. For those of you who are not hip to the military lingo.
They look like giant Micanites.
They do. Well, yeah, they
that's
do.
true.
They're linked together to feed into an MK-19 launcher, a weapon that is a machine gun like for grenades. It's not.
Is it one pull, one shot?
If I remember, the ones I've seen were
Then it's not a machine gun.
like it launches grenades. What does
It's
it
a
matter?
belt-fed grenade launcher.
What does it matter?
And it'll launch them fast.
Yeah, I mean,
I
just
wouldn't-
as fast as you shooting a 9. So
You don't want to get hit in the chest with one. That's for damn sure. So, but anyway, they could shoot able to grenades every second to shoot one nearly a mile. Who the hell wrote this? Is this like a 6th grader?
I don't know.
start the sentence again to see if you can catch all
All
this.
the way at the very beginning here, there.
They're linked together to feed into an MK-19 launcher, a weapon that is like a machine gun for grenades, able every second to shoot one nearly a mile.
Okay, I think you just had to not.
No, that still doesn't
break.
sound right to
Not
me.
well written.
It's
No,
not
it's
well
not.
written, but if you didn't break between the three sections, it would have been more manageable.
They're commas. You're supposed to take a break.
But we spoke in between.
Doesn't
The
matter.
efficiency of our government losing grenades.
Yep,
That's stupid.
it's about right.
Stupid.
You know what isn't stupid?
American Pride Roasters coffee. Go to AmericanPrideRoasters.com for historically great coffee. Guaranteed to make you swallow every single time that you put it into your mouth. The world is going to hell. It's a crappy place right now, but you know what? At least you can be confident in what you have in your cup. It's a solid cup of Joe. Go to AmericanPrideRoasters.com. That is AmericanPrideRoasters.com.
You can also go to Mojo50.com. That's where you're going to find all of the hosts of the Mojo 50 Radio Network, the schedules, everything else. They also have a shop over there and so much more. You can check them out on iHeartRadio. That's where we're listened to. It's Mojo 50 Radio on the iHeartRadio app, 24/7 free speech talk.
Go to our website, doaeshow.com. Check out the archives, check out the shop, check out Chris's new mugs on the website as well. You can see all kinds of other cool stuff over there, all at doaeshow.com. Go to all of our social medias at DOA Show. Get your tweets and comments in. We got a whole other hour. We'll be right back. Dear God, I cut that one close.
That was very close. Okay.
Skiddly bebop, do bop 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 bop.
Coffees?
Yes, you will.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
All right. I'm going to go have a cigarette. I might not be back before the.
Okay, just don't be loud when you come back. Just in
I'll
case
be
we start.
quiet.
Okay.
I'm muted. You'll be.
Coolio. You're Coolio.
That'd be an awkward song.
Coolio?
You're Coolio.
He's the bald one. The big buff man.
Big buff guy.
He's a big buff man.
He's now into NCIS. Where was that one? Which one was that one?
Chris O'Donnell.
Was that Vegas or was that Southern California area or whatever it was?
It's all the same
It was-
place.
Oh,
A lie. It's all the same place.
Oh no, it was Louisiana or whatever, right?
No, that's Steven Seagal.
Is-
That's Steven Seagal.
You're right. No, I'm thinking of another one. There's another show that's got like, it's another crime show and it's set in Louisiana.
Oh, poor Peekapool. That's what happens when you show up late.
Sorry, buddy.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. This is very interesting.
What's that?
This whole new thing they have.
A whole new world. In the fantastic point of view. Yeah, CSI New Orleans. That's what it was that I keep on screwing that one up. Nowlands.
Nowlands.
CSI Nowlands. Thanks.
Who watches the CSIs? You see one thing, yeah, but it's all the same.
It's all the same.
It's like watching the
So
Law and
much
Orders.
drama. Well, no, Law and Order's different. Depends on the Law and Order. If it's the old Law and Order where it's like mostly court drama.
I can handle like court, but like they quit. That's what I'm saying. They quit doing it from the angle of the court drama side of things and turned it into
Investigation.
these are all based off of real stories with real people, but they're not really people and real stories.
Dun dun.
Yeah. And it's all the same. I can't stand it. It's all the same crap. It's like, why?
Somewhat skimmed from a true story headline.
Every one of them starts off the same way. There's some guy, it starts up, it opens up, somebody is outside raking something or shoveling something or sweeping something, and then it goes into the building, and then all of a sudden there's a noise, and then the guy who's doing the sweeping or the raking or the shoveling or whatever
is now
comes around
dying.
the corner. No, comes around the corner and all of a sudden sees there's a dead body down there bleeding, and no one knows what's going on. Boom, boom, boom. And then it goes into the show every damn time.
It's not wrong.
I'm just saying.
I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I get up when I'm bleeding, ready, breathing. I'll never back down.
This is the collision of common sense and comedy. This is Defenders Live.
Thought I was 6 feet under.
Oh, this is funny. Going back to the, and I know I usually don't like to do this, but I can't help it. The Nice You Say Knee over on Twitter poses a very good question. This is a math. Is this a math question? If a train leaves Florida, traveling at 80 miles an hour,
Right.
and gets robbed in Pennsylvania, how
Okay.
long does it take for the armor-piercing grenades to get to Georgia?
It's a really good question.
I thought so.
And you being not the math guy,
I'm not going to try to
I'm
answer.
going to try and go that way.
No,
Because I mean, if it got the
Purple because bunnies don't wear hats.
close enough.
I like that answer.
We'll
That's-
take that.
That's a good answer.
We will take that. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Last hour of the week. Joined by our new, what is the title again?
Back-end
Producer and editor.
Yes.
Chris Brannon. Sucker
Hi,
decided to, yeah, he just,
He got pulled
he
back
got
in.
suckered into it. And
I don't know what he did.
God bless him. I mean,
I don't know what's wrong with him.
I'm waiting sometime in the next month or so to get an email. Guys, I really appreciate the opportunity, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. Please don't take this as a slide against us or against you, because I think you guys are great guys, but I just feel that it's not the right time in my life to be pursuing this any further. I need to put my family first, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like you've seen that email before or heard that from a politician resigning or
Yeah,
something.
it's not you, it's me conversation.
It's like he's
I
run
wouldn't
into
worry
that a
about
few
that.
times.
I really like doing this, and I took a little bit of time off to get my family and everything straightened out with my son moving in because my 17-year-old moved in here.
Because
Yay.
he's back.
It's awesome. It really is.
And this time, he
now
has a
everything's in a
job.
good place that I can play and do this again for some fun on the side for myself.
And that's what you need.
Yes.
Is time to do stuff on the side for yourself.
That's fun.
Because
Or that
it is
you call fun.
fun.
That I call fun, yes. The rest of them think I'm a big nerd.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah,
Because we need those in our life.
we need the nerds. The nerds are what makes the world go round.
That's what keeps us going.
So
If you haven't heard our commentaries before. Anyway. So when business owner Bobby Reed approached the Brooksville City Council about purchasing a municipal building at the base of the Florida City's water tower, he didn't expect the water tower to come with it.
say that one more time. I'm confused.
What? Yeah.
There's something.
Business owner Bobby Reed decided that he was going to approach the Brooksville City Council and purchase a municipal building at the base of the city's water tower.
Okay.
He didn't expect that the water tower was going to be purchased with the building.
It's at the base of the water tower. What the hell did you expect?
Yeah. Bobby Reed discovered.
They just figured they were going to cut around it?
No, he just wanted to. No, the building was already there. He just wanted to buy that building, that one building.
I got that, but you're going to have to buy the surrounding property to a degree.
So the city sold him the water tower along with, I would think the city needs to keep the water tower.
Well, that's what I would kind of assume too. But then again, if you're buying the building that's on,
I think this is a great ploy by city council.
They dump it off on someone else.
Yeah.
They're walking away. Sucker.
It's still only useful to them, but
Oh.
he has to maintain it.
Yeah, now he has to maintain. Exactly. That's the thing. Ray discovered the mistake.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't a mistake.
No, it was kind of intentional, actually.
After the property had been sold to him for $55,000, the certified personal trainer intended to turn the building, which various city departments used this for storage, into a personal training studio named Downtown Athletics. But when he went to the county property appraiser's office to get an address for the new business, the county told him that he'd received much more than just a building. Several thousand gallons more.
I just wonder what. Okay, so
The water is all mine.
that's what I was kind of hinting at that. But but in all seriousness,
going to be the healthiest,
What if this has a back that Batman villain?
he's gonna climb the top of that tower.
Hydro Man.
No, he's gonna climb the top of that water tower. He's gonna start squirting toothpaste into it. We're gonna increase that fluoride, people.
Sir, that
Or
you
he
can
puts the
get
gas that makes everybody laugh and go crazy.
Oh, there's that too.
what? Smilex?
Yeah, Smilex.
Smilex?
Smilex. I was just wondering though, but like in all seriousness, if you in this instance, let's say that for some really weird reason, the city doesn't take this place back. Okay.
I don't think they're going to. I don't think they can. They sold it.
Well, but
They can't take it back.
You can readjust things.
No takes backs.
No backseat, no takesy backsies.
Right.
But I'm just saying, let's just say
They can buy it back
He
for
just sell it to him, so now
$55,000.
he could
yeah, but
increase the price and sell it back.
They can buy it back for $55,000.
But what I'm saying is they getting it back. Period. How they get it is trivial as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
Just them getting it back. Period.
Is necessary.
If they
Technically.
don't,
Right.
what happens?
He has to manage the water tower.
Well, sir, we found out that you're here all the time anyway, so why not?
It looks like you're going to be working out in front of the place anyway, so we just need you to go ahead and take care of that.
How big are you into CrossFit? Because we have a ladder for you to climb.
Also, heavy things to carry over your head.
Climbing to the top of that damn thing and dumping in some chlorine. Enjoy.
Have fun. Yeah, quote, I immediately went through the necessary steps to deed the water tower back to the city.
See? So
He didn't even try to get his money's worth. See, I'm
I
sorry.
would've.
I'm looking at this like
There
this is
better have been some repayment back to him.
this is an opportunity, honestly. Like this, he could have come through and just been like, all right, debt's paid. And I mean, that sounds terrible, right? That sounds horrible. And it makes you out to seem like the villain in some ways.
well, but they were stupid enough to sell it to him.
Not just stupid enough, like nobody paid attention.
I'd have been a jerk. I'm not gonna lie. I'd have been a jerk and be like, no, this is on my property, chief.
Yeah.
You want my water?
How much is it worth to you?
Right?
Oh, $55,000. Great. Let's go ahead and draw up a new agreement where you buy just the water tower itself.
Yeah.
I keep the land and the building.
Yeah. You still maintain it. It's still your water tower, but you pay me $55,000 for that back.
Right.
Yeah.
And now I don't have to pay anything else.
Yep.
Oh, and also free taxes for the next 10 years.
Yeah. Leave me be.
Yeah, the city's intention was to sell me a split section of the parcel with the small garage on it.
Huh.
That's what he said to the place.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, the surprise purchase boiled down to a mix-up over legal descriptions for the property.
Yeah, I
just
would
a-
yeah, well no, I would definitely call that a mix up.
That's pretty much a mix-up. Yeah, that's pretty.
I mean, it might be a little bit bigger than a mix up, but you know,
are you saying it's a kerfuffle?
not quite a debacle,
Okay.
but
Okay.
I'm with the kerfuffle maybe.
Kerfuffle, maybe.
It might be there.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, the surprise purchase. Just blah 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 blah. All the rest of that. Yeah. Mark Cutney The Brooksville city manager says that the building Reed wanted to buy was never split off from the parent property where the water tower is based, even though the city leaders were aware it was supposed to be. City code allows properties to be split one time from its parent parcel.
God, I hate city municipal decisions like that.
You can only split it up once.
It's like, who the hell are you? You don't own it, city. We could do whatever the hell we want to. That's like,
Actually, they did own it. That's the thing.
well, but I was gonna say, but it's still just as stupid of a law as like, so the
You can't
town-
go walking downtown with a cup of coffee in your hand in the early afternoon.
Well, there's that. No, but I was gonna say, like in Wake Forest, you can't have signs.
Right. Yeah.
You can't have signs. Like if you have a business that sits on the road, you can't have a sign out front indicating
has to be
the
on your
name.
building only.
Yeah, it can only be on your building. You cannot have a sign out, even if it's on your property on this side of the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot put a sign out there. You cannot have any of that.
You just have to hope that people can see your building.
Yeah, or word of mouth or something equally stupid. And it's that kind of, and there's obviously far worse ones than that, but
Yeah.
it's that kind of crap that goes around. You're like, really? This is my property. I can do what I want. And yet, because we hire people, elect people,
Yeah, because we've allowed this.
you have allowed it.
There are some things you're not allowed to do on your property.
Yep. And I'm sorry, but if I buy, which I have issues with that in the first place, because there's still unpurchased land out in America, and yet somehow or another you still have to buy it from someone. I don't understand that.
Why?
If no one owns it, why in the hell am I paying you to have it? It's not yours. You don't own it.
It's like the government automatically owns it now
Yeah.
because nobody's bought it.
I'm not a,
Nobody's signed for it.
Landowner in the country.
yeah.
Yeah, nobody signed for the land, so it's automatically the state's.
Yeah. So I literally should be able to just walk in and take it. It shouldn't be just, the state should not be just taking it up. Like,
Right. I should pay the. Well,
or you pay the taxes.
I'll pay the
That's it.
tax. I'll pay the tax, and I'll say I'm claiming this acre or 5.
But that's what I'm saying. I could be able to go to any place that's not taken. That's, quote unquote state owned, and chart out my little thing. Look, I have 100 acres now. Here's your taxes on 100 acres. It's just like
Bye-bye. Thank you so much.
$10,000, $15,000. Piss off.
You're not in business. You're a government, so
Yeah.
I'm not paying.
So how about Yellowstone then? Just walk into Yellowstone, grab a couple of acres, tell them it's mine.
National park. Well, see, there's laws against national parks.
Yeah, sadly, that's in place. I'm talking about just like general.
General areas of open, vast land that
so
nobody
dumb.
claims.
God, it's dumb.
It's like, I'm going to make the road myself, so screw you.
You jackasses.
Mm-hmm.
This is so stupid. I've never understood that about property. And again, that goes back to my normal thing. The normal point I was trying to make, or the original point, is that I don't. It's my land. If I paid for it, it's mine.
Right.
If I want to then turn around, bulldoze it, coat it in kerosene and oil, and set the son of a bitch on fire, then I'm going to do it, and it's my land, and to hell with you.
Right.
But no, you can't do that because it's not your land.
Also, that's a lot of smoke.
I don't care.
Yeah, Cutney, who once again he's the property management guy for the city council, says, "quote If there was an error, it was on my part.
Duh.
I should have looked at it more closely because that's where we dropped the ball."
You dropped something.
While Reed officially owned the water tower for a little over a week, he never had hard key or access to the property. A small fee of $10 was all it took to sign the property back to the city.
I'd have made him buy it back.
I'm telling you, like
I'd have made him buy it back. It's my property.
$55,000. It's far less expensive than you actually having to buy it back for real.
Yep.
Pay off the mortgage on this other building that I bought.
Yeah.
I wonder how much a water tower actually costs.
I was wondering that too.
I'll find out.
Got to be more than 55,000 or yeah.
Well, I mean,
55,000.
just the thousands of gallons of water by itself.
No, I'm not
is
even talking
gonna
about.
be
We're not even
close
talking about
to-
the water. You talk about you got to the tower itself, the mechanics inside it to pump everything. There's got to be at least a minimal amount
The
of
piping
electronics
in and
it.
out, yeah.
That's got to be more than
the land that it
55.
sits on.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just talking about just the tower.
Oh, yeah.
Just the tower.
Oh, the tower probably cost about what 150 to build
120, 150
in today's money. Like,
I'm getting thumbs up. Is it higher? How much? What? 150?
like 500.
$1 million. Oh,
$1.5 to $1.8 million to build the average city-sized water tower.
wow.
So he would.
55,000. They would have got a steal.
That's a steal.
You still should have made him pay it then.
No, actually, if that was the case, I probably should have. I probably should have thought about that. Yeah, if that's the case, no, I'll take 200,000.
I still would have made him at the very least 50 because he paid for his land
Imagine
for
the gym.
55.
Yeah, he paid for his land for 55.
So you sell back the water tower for 55.
Well, 65 at least. You got to make something because they're still going to tax you on it anyway.
Well, yeah, but you
City
then,
error in your favor.
yeah, you then turn around and you take that.
Oh, and then the city says eminent domain. I'll take it all.
Don't get me started on eminent domain. It's Friday. I would like to be in a good mood when I go home.
Like that's going to happen.
Oblivion Flickering over Twitter. Hey, City Council, it's my property, and if I want to fill my water tower with napalm, I will.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Yeah.
Look, it just keeps burning. Nothing doesn't. It's never quelched. Never. Nothing goes out.
No.
No wind. No rain.
No, nothing. None of it.
Constantly am I able to roast my marshmallows.
Now, Enigma over there on the Twitters. I don't know. Are you listening? Maybe you're listening to like a replay or something from a long time ago.
Well, no. Let's be honest.
That was a good show.
The durian fruit was a.
That was a good show.
I was kind of.
It was a very memorable show.
It was, and so
The smell by itself.
I could smell it just looking at the
The
screen.
fruit picture, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just saying.
King of fruits? I don't think so.
I don't think it looks. No. Never mind.
Imagine the fun you could have with that water tower, though, and not hurt anybody. You could make.
You could throw the best. You could.
Everybody would have Kool-Aid.
The only
Straight
problem.
out of their tap.
The problem with that would be though.
Right, Kool-Aid.
That's what I was gonna say. Some jackass would put grape in there, and I'm sorry, cherry or strawberry is better.
No. You
can't do grape. I
no,
can't.
First off, you're thinking about it wrong.
No.
You're thinking about this wrong. All wrong. Okay.
Oh boy. Okay.
Okay.
Straighten this out.
All right. You guys are thinking about it all wrong.
Dehydrated milk.
No. No. Because of where it's at, it has to be sweet tea.
That's gonna be hard though.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is because unlike Kool-Aid, which already has the sugar mixed into it, you're going to have to carry.
Kool-Aid
up.
does not have the sugar mixed into it.
It does.
No,
You
it
just
doesn't.
have to
You
add.
would before you send it down the pipes, or it's going to taste terrible coming out of the. What, they're going to open their faucet and fill their cup and then put the sugar in?
No. The Kool-Aid also does not have the sugars in it.
Yeah, it does. That's why they say it should no sugar added or sugar free. That's why they have the two options. The sugar.
A packet of Kool-Aid, big spoonful of sugar.
That's just for the extra stuff. But yeah. But anyway,
You gotta add the sugars anyway.
well,
Okay.
as long as they don't do
So sweet tea.
as long
We're
as they
gonna
don't do
sweet tea.
grape or lime, I'm good.
Yeah. I'm saying sweet tea. You gotta go sweet tea on this.
Yeah, I could see that. Can you imagine
Okay.
pouring a big right out of
Straight
tap,
from the
Nobody's gonna
faucet.
be upset about this.
straight from the tap? No, actually, you have
Some
to-
people would be upset because they think it would just be dirty water.
Oh, and then they're trying to take a shower and they're all like, "What is that?"
They're showering in tea and then they get really dehydrated.
you don't get dehydrated.
The caffeine in tea.
A little bit of
yeah.
hydrated.
But if you're
not-
showering in it, it will dry your skin out.
it'll make your hair sticky.
Everything's sticky. And then you can't shower from anything because everything is filled with sweet tea.
And you stand there when you give them back the keys. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't. No, I didn't put anything in it.
The Knights Who Say Knee say we should fill the water tower with Brondo because it's got electrolytes.
But it's got electrolytes.
It's got electrolyte, guys.
It's good for plants. It's got electrolytes.
Electrolytes.
So stupid. Gatorade. An ocean expedition exploring more than a mile under the surface of the Atlantic captured a startling, silly sight this week.
Really?
A sponge that looked very much like SpongeBob SquarePants. And right next to it, a pink sea star, the doppelganger of Patrick, SpongeBob's dim-witted best friend.
Huh?
I think to call him dim-witted is not fair. I'm just saying.
I got Chris on that one. It's good. Noah.
Noah's Okeanos Explorer captured video of a notable sponge and sea star this week. In real life, the two aren't such good friends. So this is like a behind the scenes.
VH1 behind the music.
Yeah. They danced together on stage for 50 years, only to find out the hatred and animosity ran deep. That's the kind of stuff you find. It's like
Find out next on 60 Minutes.
Yeah, it's like when you watch a documentary about your favorite rock bands or whatever from, group or singing bands or whatever from the old times, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
And you find out they're like, oh, they must have gotten along great. And
From
you
the late
find-
1900s.
Yeah, the late 1900s. You find out, no, they all hated each other and, they wanted to kill each other. That's
The animosity is what brought out the best chemistry in the group.
B. Arthur was just too much of a jerk on set. Christopher Ma was one of the scientists. Christopher Ma was one of the scientists watching the live feed from a submersible launched off Noah's ship, the Okeanos Explorer.
Uh-huh.
He's a research associate. I read that wrong. I read
You thought researcher.
in your
head?
I read associated.
Oh.
And I knew it wasn't right. He's a research associate at the National Museum of Natural History who frequently collaborates with the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. That's what NOAA stands for.
Uh-huh.
He's also an expert on starfishes.
Starfish.
Ma immediately noticed the underwater creature's resemblance to the animated buddies. Quote, they're just a dead ringer for the cartoon characters.
So he's an expert on starfish.
Yes.
What about chocolate starfish?
I don't know.
They live in hot dog flavored water.
They do. So he tweeted an image of the two, noting the resemblance and delighting lots of folks. Someone hopefully added faces and legs. Rather than chilling together under the sea, Ma suspects a different reason for the creature's closeness. Sea stars like to feed on sponges.
SpongeBob was being eaten?
That's the whole reason why him and Patrick were best friends. He was lulling him into a false sense of security.
And then slowly chewing him to death.
Slowly gonna eat him alive.
There were a lot of holes, and you couldn't tell if they were new ones, so, oh my goodness.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
It's that fantastic.
He was very partial.
Quote, in all likelihood, the reason that the starfish is right next to the sponge is because that sponge is about to be devoured. At least part. End quote. Or maybe not. The sponge might be bright yellow because it's a chemical defense. Either way, he says, quote, the reality is a little crueler than perhaps a cartoon would suggest. I'm going to pause there for a minute.
Duh.
Was anybody here surprised? Is anybody else surprised to find out that TV is fictional and not real?
Not real, and things don't happen the same way.
You mean to tell me there isn't a delightfully, bubbly starfish or a sponge and a dim-witted starfish at the bottom of the ocean with a grumpy squid and a greedy crab who somehow or another birthed a sperm whale?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
You
his
don't know
daughter's
about that?
name's Pearl.
And she's a sperm whale.
Giant whale.
Oh, right.
I think that was adopted.
No, it's his daughter. Anyway, I didn't know that was. I'm upset now. I thought that was all documentary. I did not realize it was fake.
The more you know.
And that Patrick was only pretending to be stupid and pretending to be. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like finding out that Jar Jar Binks is really a Sith Lord.
Right.
Okay, the night you say knee over on Twitter. I'm tonight. What?
Huh?
And tonight to call BS on this story. SpongeBob is not that big compared to Patrick.
Yeah, it's looking at the actual picture.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a very pink starfish, though.
But I'm just saying, it sounds like fun to me. It was cute. It was cute. Okay, let's just take it as cute.
I hate that kind of laughter.
I know you do.
I heard the SpongeBob laugh.
And Fran Drescher is the worst.
Oh my.
Oh my God! Are you serious? I can't remember the guy's name now.
Which one?
This is terrible.
I don't know if you saw my tweet the other day, but I was watching in living color.
I didn't see your tweet because I don't care about Twitter unless I'm doing the show.
I know. I just thought this was funny. So I was watching the very first episode of the very first season of it. Not in living color. I'm sorry, Living Single. The black answer to the Friends.
Right.
It's honestly what it was.
Yeah. Of the time.
No, it honestly they actually came out and said it. Yes, it was the black.
Yeah, the
version
answer.
of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I was watching it and I found out. I realized that the house that they are in the first, at least the first couple episodes or whatever, is the exact same set as Family Matters.
Really? Mm-hmm. They just reset the old set.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they obviously changed the interior a little bit as far as like colors, but it's the exact same. You know, the stairs are off to the left and curl up like that. There's a big thing in the back window. There's a door with a hallway going that way. The kitchen goes off to here with the door to block it. Or, I mean, not to block it, but the little swinging door. I'm telling you, it's the same damn house.
Right. I mean, I'm guessing it is.
Oh, nice to say knee is apparently drunk texting us.
Well,
Or
that's okay.
drunk tweeting us. That's why.
That's fine.
Well, that makes
This is Defenders Live.
Change your name, Slug, over there on the Twitters. I'm late to the show. Who's the
Yes.
guest? You just got to guess now. I'm sorry.
new guy.
He's just-
Janitor.
Yeah, he's the janitor, the back end producer, and editor.
And it does smell like Teen Spirit.
All day.
Well, it won't when I get done because.
Well, that's why you're there and we're here. And don't have
Right.
to worry about that.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Just make sure you swish.
Adam W. Johnson on Twitter, since he's hanging above at Dylan Lyles and at Stephen Airy's shoulders like that, Chris needs to should get an angel and devil filter and apply it as appropriate depending on the suggestion he gives for over the shoulders.
Yeah, I just didn't put a box around him, so I didn't want to make him.
That would be
feel
kind of
like-
funny though.
I didn't want to make him feel like he was
I mean,
trapped.
put him on pressure. Put pressure on him.
Yeah.
But if I lean over like this, it looks like I'm whispering here.
Yeah, to my ear. Yeah,
I like it.
it's good. I
I
think
lean
it's
over
fun.
here and I'm whispering in Dylan's.
Yeah.
Well, a
And
little
then
too
I'm
far.
nibbling on Dylan's ear.
That,
A little too far. Now
I'd
your
say
face is getting cut off.
It looked almost like you were trying to do an O'Biden.
There you go.
Stop it.
Perfect. There.
Stop it.
Just take a big sniff.
No means no, and I will not be a victim.
So do you like rats?
Do I like rats?
Yeah. Do you like rats?
They're okay. I mean, domesticated ones you can have as pets and junk. I mean, they're cute and all. They're fun to hold and play with.
Yeah. What about union rats?
No,
No.
I don't like anything union.
No.
I mean, I know that's not what it is, but I'm just saying.
AC Wartsbar. Wartsba.
It's Wartsba, I think.
Wartsba.
Okay, go for it. Screw it. It's
AC, not Lacey. AC Wartsba.
DC.
Short spa.
Wartsba.
They have got some hooks.
Yeah. An organizer for the International Union of Operating Engineer Local 150.
Not the 150.
The 150.
Okay.
And a couple of construction workers are protesting on the sidewalk in Chicago in late July.
Oh no.
That's right. They're flanked by a 12-foot tall inflatable rat named Scabby. It has pointy teeth, red eyes, and depictions of oozing, pus-filled scabs all on its belly.
Okay.
It's disgusting.
Okay.
According to the
Really gross.
according to the recent decision from the National Labor Relations Board, this giant rat and its brethren across the country now have free speech rights.
Oh, do it now.
They do.
Wait, so the rats got free speech rights, but we don't?
Right.
Apparently.
Yes. Giant inflatable rats have been used for decades as a widely recognized symbol of labor dispute. But last year, the board signaled it could be persuaded to outlaw their use in certain situations. So Wartsba and his union, the Local 150, claims it invented Scabby just so they could protest the labor issue almost 3 decades ago.
Yeah, I vaguely remember hearing about that. Because they actually, I want to say, and I could be wrong, but I want to say that they actually had, it was a lawsuit or something. There was some kind of actual, like, case, like it went up the chain,
Yeah.
like a long time. Then they won the right to be able to have it out there and all kinds of weird, stupid stuff.
Yeah, see, the funny thing is, though, it doesn't make sense. Because
doesn't?
It's Scabby the rat, and he's supposed to represent the union workers, I guess, or whatever, the labor workers.
Okay.
But the term scab, as far as the union is concerned, is somebody who's a strike breaker.
Yeah, the person who gets hired on in their place. Yes.
Or the person that's part of the union but keeps working anyway.
Yeah, how dare they?
Right, they're a scab.
Which always make me giggle.
But then again, at least they're not a scrub.
well, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is
Scrub is the guy that just can't get no love
From me.
from me.
or me.
Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride.
Trying to holler at me.
Allah!
Thank God it's Friday because I don't know. There's a moment that, like, on the one hand, I was impressed with both of us. I was very happy with all
We
of
can
us.
all do this.
I was very
And
happy
then you
with
got
all-
really sad really
I
quick.
did
didn't
because
you?
I was like, oh, dear God, that's the highlight. That was the best.
That's the best of the best of the best, sir.
Like, this is what my life has come to.
Scrubs.
Singing 90s songs.
No,
I've
late
been waiting
1900s.
to do one of those with you guys for forever. That was awesome.
See, it's the highlight of his night.
Oh, no, I mean, it's because here's the thing. Because it's like...
It's novelty.
It's new to him.
It's not like
It's all new.
It's not like I've been doing this to him for the past 4 years.
No. This is all new to him. He gets to experience it, and it's fun. We're doing it, and we're like, oh, I think I died a little inside.
Steven laughed and Dylan went, oh.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, see, I'm going to keep laughing because I don't care. I've already passed the point of death.
Oh, yeah.
The insides are already
Dylan's
gone.
got to finish coming around.
Yeah. See, I'm past the point of no return.
Okay.
Is that what that is? Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, I'm just going to keep on going here.
Keep going.
All right.
I'm waiting. Tell me more about the Union Rat.
Yeah, it started with a simple rat drawing on a protest sign. It elicited so many questions from passerbys that the union started making rat costumes for members to scamper around in. I told you we were going to have sheeple.
Oh, I know.
People dressed up like rats,
Yeah.
representing the union.
Yeah.
Yes.
Little too on the nose.
Kind of.
Okay.
Good pun. The costumes were very hot and impractical. So they commissioned a giant inflatable one inspired by one of the used car lots surrounding the Union Hall.
Why couldn't they get the inflatable waving arm flailing tube man?
Oh, those are even better.
That's I like those
Inflatable
better.
waving rat man.
Oh no! Why the rat thing's dumb? Just stay away from the rat thing. Move. Time has come. The walrus said. No, you need to get away from that junk. Just leave it alone.
Yep.
Just kind of have the wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. That's what you need to have.
Well, that's not what they want.
Well, they should.
These days,
they're-
Wartspa
They're morons.
says that most people love Scabby, despite its appearance. Union members frequently take Christmas card photos with it, and countless more take selfies when they spot it in the wild.
What would you do if you got a selfie of somebody or a Christmas card from somebody in front of that rat?
I'd throw it away.
I just want to say Merry Christmas to all.
Actually, I'd probably burn it because I don't want to see that image.
It's a creepy looking animal.
Happy
It really
holidays
is.
from me to you.
Wartspa said that this one has been run over. It's been graffitied with blue paint. And jokes that it was smurfed. And even stabbed.
Oh,
So somebody deflated it.
so it takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
Right. Well, I mean, it is a rat.
They are resilient, if nothing else.
That's
They're
right.
resilient.
One location we were at, quote, this is a quote, an irate lady, okay, an irate lady came out and started stabbing it with a butcher knife. These scars right here, and he points to the area on the rat, were where we had to stitch it back up to make it work again.
It's an inflatable rat. Like it looks to me kind of like it's a bubonic plague rat.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a plague rat.
I would look at that and think I need to stay away from this place.
That it looks rabid and also plague rat.
Yeah, stay away.
Scabby the plague rat, which actually makes a lot of sense when you're talking about unions.
That's just crazy.
It is. It is.
It strikes me as funny that they chose this as a
The rat?
thing to represent them.
Yeah, I thought about that too. Or don't be a scab, because a scab's a rat and we don't deal with rats.
Yeah,
it
but
also strikes me as odd that the rat gets free speech, but
we don't.
Neither do the people who are actually in the union.
Mm-hmm.
that's a good point.
Isn't that weird?
But
Isn't
the
that
inflatable
weird?
rat has free speech.
Yeah.
That is so weird.
Isn't that great?
Ah.
I can see this rat being an evil, like, cartoon mastermind boss.
There was a, I mean, it was similar. It wasn't exactly like that.
It wasn't that one, but there was a rat that was.
There was
mastermind.
it was on Nickelodeon. Tough Puppy.
I don't know that one.
I do. I do. Because my kids watch it. Or they did when it was on streaming services. I got to get a VPN so I can change that. Anyway, yeah, no, it was called Snaptrap, and he was a giant rat,
Snaptrap the rat. Yeah. Okay.
and he was a giant rat that was able, and he was dumber than a box of hammers, but he was the mastermind. He was a genius, allegedly.
Allegedly.
That does make sense. Yeah. The Nicer Say Knee over there on the Twitters. Holy cow. This story is even worse after seeing the rat.
Isn't it though? It's a weird looking rat, dude. Like
It's wonky.
I get that. Again, I understand where they're trying to go with it, but isn't it kind of pretty? Isn't it kind of bad that you have to have something like that and you have them out there bullying you? Like, doesn't that kind of give you an idea of what a union really is like.
Yeah,
That
just a bunch of scabby, rabid rats.
Yeah, I was say they lead you in. Oh well, think of the benefits, the pay raises, we get you all this stuff, and they lull you in with all this money and benefits and crap. But then look at what they're actually doing in that moment. They're out there bullying people who are trying to make an intelligent decision for themselves.
Right. Individualism.
Yeah, and you can't be in individualism and be in a union. It doesn't work.
Right.
Right. And then at the top end, the leadership.
Yeah. No, you got it right. Right on the money there.
Yeah. Weird stuff. Change your name, slug. Ancient Polynesian took rats with them as a meat source. Maybe union rats could be taken care of by modern Polynesian.
That'd be nice.
That'd be Polynesian sauce from Chick-fil-A.
Ah, which is so good. From what I hear.
Big ol' Snarky Jackal, stop your whining. You still have free speech. I had to get it right because
Stop your whining. You still have free speech.
as long as you don't engage in wrong think. It's true.
Tink.
Well, thank you for straightening us out there.
Yeah, there you go.
Long tink.
The Knights Who Say Knee has a very important question. How long before at Rhino Hunting messes up and applies the Bubbles video filter and can't figure out how to get rid of it?
Oh, like Carrie? The bubbles?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Christmas bubbles. It's okay. I am applying the video filter.
Because Carrie doesn't have a green screen behind her, so we can't do it.
Yeah, we can't do it for Carrie because she has just her room, and so she applied her own filter.
If she did it in, I think, her living... Is it in her living room?
It's just like a white wall back.
No, there was one of her
She got
rooms...
stuck in it.
No, there's one of her, and I don't know, I haven't been to her house yet, but one of the rooms that she's been in, I remember at one point she'd done this, and one of her rooms is
Had
kind
like
of
a green screenish
color.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's green or
I
blue.
could change, like,
but-
I could modify the tent to make it fit.
yeah, but
Why?
why should we do all the work? That's why we have him now.
Right. It's not a joke
I like that. I didn't really have to do much of any work today.
so far.
I just showed up and laughed.
Hey, it's
This is the job that Brad used to do that he loved.
yeah.
Right.
Just show up and laugh.
Right.
Now you get to experience why he liked it so much.
Well,
It's like I really don't have to do a damn thing.
This is pretty good.
Let's see.
Maybe throw a couple sounders here and there, have a jab here and there. Good. Here we go.
Change your name, Slug, on Twitter. I'm not a fan of unions, but my union just told the old Bidens to piss straight off about the vax.
Yeah, that's all unions.
A lot of them are
Yeah.
doing that,
That's the funny thing. Almost all unions are saying piss off.
which is weird.
And and that's being accepted as okay
well, you know why?
because they paid them,
They pay them a lot of money, and you're not
Yeah.
going to piss off the unions.
especially if they paid you.
Yeah, yeah. Like, we're not going to get this done there, buddy.
Hey, you, and yous, go home.
Like I don't know why, but I have this weird, like, Godfather feel. The administration comes walking in. Please, sir, we'd like to have a council with you, sir. And this big old guy sitting there. You come and talk to me. You bring the stupidness up. You know we're not going to do it, right? That's
day of my daughter's wedding.
Yeah. You ask me the stupidness on the day of my daughter's wedding. I love you, buddy. You're adorable. I love you. Tell Mama I need a new cannoli. Like it's. I need to watch the.
The old one,
I need to watch The Godfather again.
the first one,
All of them.
every one of them.
Yeah. Because it's been a while, and I mean by a while, I mean like
Years.
I've seen the first one and part of the second one. I haven't seen them all.
What?
I know.
In the history of sequeled movies,
That's I know the one that the best ones. I know.
you missed the one that actually counts.
I know. I know. I know.
What is wrong with you?
Because I just never, for the long, okay, so,
It's attention deficit disorder.
no. Actually, for many years, I had developed a self-inflicted. I developed a hatred for the movie.
Why?
Never saw it because let's just say that there was an ex that I had. One of the exes, I just didn't like it. She loved it. It was her favorite thing ever.
Oh, and you were like,
Even when we were together, I was like, no. And the more she pushed, the further away the less I wanted to see it.
I got you.
So by the time that we ended up breaking up and splitting up and getting divorced and everything else, I had a literal loathing.
deep-seated
Oh
loathing.
yes, yeah. The mention of it would make my eyes just twitch.
Yeah, well, at least you're not Facebook.
Why?
Because Facebook's AI had a glitch.
You don't say.
Yeah.
A glitch.
A glitch.
Huh.
And Facebook had to apologize.
Uh-oh.
To who?
What did the glitch do that would require an apology? I mean, this is Facebook. I mean,
They are the woke of the woke.
well, yeah.
Yeah,
Not only
yeah.
the woke, but a
The
lot of
arbiters
people,
of truth as far as social media goes.
that, and a lot of people are convinced that the technology and stuff there is that rivals that of Elon Musk. So how could Facebook have something? I mean, because think of all the fact checking and all the stuff that it goes through and
Right, all
does,
the
all
stuff
these
that it
perfect
does.
things they never
Yeah.
miss, never get wrong. What could they have done with their AI that would have gotten messed up, but that required them to apologize?
Facebook,
Doesn't make sense.
They issued an apology on behalf of its artificial intelligence software that asked users watching a video featuring a black man if they wanted to see more videos about primates.
That's racist.
That's racist.
Yeah, the social media giant has since disabled the topic recommendation feature and says it's investigating the cause of the error. The video has been online for more than a year.
For a year?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, Facebook spokesperson told the New York Times on Friday, which first reported the story, that the automated prompt was, quote, an unacceptable error, and apologized to everyone and anyone who came across the offensive suggestions.
You know what's funny about this is I don't think anything was done intentionally. This is literally the computer.
No, that somebody programmed it a long time ago, and it just misinterpreted what it saw.
Well, no, I don't think it's a misinterpretation. Think about it. What AI
You think
is.
somebody meant to do that?
No,
Or that
I
the
think
AI meant
the AI learned it that way. That the AI is only learning what it can learn. And
When
what
you're the
it's being
woke-
told yes or
Yeah.
no. So what I'm thinking happened is
They put all the woke information in,
no. This has nothing to do with
and it became racist?
woke. No. What I think happened is they kind of said, hey, throw a movie or pick videos and da. And after a while, it could say see
Right.
in loose terms.
It
Through
could
the
variably
binary,
understand.
but it could read and see a dark figure. Okay,
Okay.
mainly in the facial recognition and everything else.
Sure.
Then you go to primates, who are commonly darker in the face because of the fur, especially chimpanzees and things like that.
Right.
And all it did was go, oh, that must be the same thing.
And that might be. Their
they-
AI is it should be more advanced than that.
Well, it should be, but obviously it's not. But that's that. If you, it's been up for a year. So if you programmed it forever ago and set up whatever the parameters were for the algorithm for it to suggest new videos and stuff, then how else is it going to pick it without seeing what it is that the video is? Through the coding and binary, which means it's going to turn around and say, "Oh, this looks like this."
Right.
Has this video only been seen by like 5 people that it took them a year to figure this out?
I don't know, but the video was uploaded by the Daily Mail June 27th of 2020. Documented an encounter between a white man and a group of black men who were celebrating a birthday. The clip captures the white man allegedly calling 911 to report that he is, quote, being harassed by a bunch of black men, before cutting an unrelated video that showed the police officers arresting the black tenant at his own home.
I'm confused now.
That's the video that garnered the suggestion of, do you want to see more videos about primates?
But I thought you said it was the other. Oh, no, it isn't. Never mind. You're right.
Yeah. That was the video that garnered the suggestion.
That's racist.
No,
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. I don't.
You don't
A
think it was
video that's got,
intentional?
like what?
I don't think so.
A group of black men,
Mhm.
and now we want to know if we want to watch more videos.
He
about
doesn't think
primates.
it was intentional.
Well, no. I don't think it
Oh.
was. I don't think it. I think they're just reading into it. For starters,
The
have
other
you ever?
side reads into this all the time.
Yeah, I was gonna
Things
say.
that happened 20 years ago that are absolutely
Uh-huh.
not racist and were not meant to be racist.
Are
Get
suddenly
called racist,
racist.
and then somebody gets canceled.
Yep. So, I actually enjoy like skimming through and kind of watching.
The suggested feeds?
No, not the suggested ones. I have certain people I have on there, certain little groups I watch.
Sure.
You know, Via League and you know, Josh Dubb is funny. A couple of things. There's certain ones I watch. I want Charlie Kirk sometimes, you know, and sometimes I'll just get into it and I'll just keep scrolling through them and seeing what's on there.
Right.
You know, come this next couple of months, the European indoor lawn bowling league will start again, and I'll watch that. And I know,
Which is really awkward.
I know I'm weird. Anyway, but I'll sit and do all that stuff, and then just kind of go down those little rabbit holes, similar to what people do on YouTube. But they kind of just pick stuff. It is highly possible that just because you're watching something of that, it's going to pick based off of the tags, based off of the description. There's a lot of factors that go into suggesting the next video.
Yes.
But I'm going to go on a limb and suggest if somehow or another you and I watch the same video through Facebook,
Right.
watch it to the end, they're not going to suggest the same videos after it's over.
And they're not going to use the same suggestive quote.
Exactly. That's why I don't think this is. I think what's happened is there's people who come across it. It'll happen. It'll pop up. Why does it happen? I don't know. Here's the thing. I'll be watching a video about, guys, doing skits in New Zealand at a video game store.
Mm-hmm.
And the next video to pop up will be maybe somebody playing video games. Okay. Then the
From
next,
Australia.
No, from like here or whatever. But then I've also had them to where I'm watching that, and then the next thing is, Britney Spears is mad at her dad. See you at, whatever. I'm like,
Stupid.
What the hell is this? Like, I don't care.
So you think maybe the algorithm wouldn't have pulled up, do you want to see more primates, if I had watched that video?
Right. Well, so here's another thing
It's
about
possible.
this.
It might have said, here's Chuck's boat shop.
There you go.
Right.
Here's more Bill Dance.
It has
Something,
it has to do with the person who's watching the video more so than the video itself.
Yes.
Due to the tags, and that I understand how you're getting there with that.
Yeah.
And also the reason why we know about it.
Okay.
The reason why we know about it is because Darcy Groves, who used to work for Facebook, decided to send out a tweet about the error after her friend clued her in to the misidentification. So her friend sent her a screenshot of the video and of the capture from Facebook saying, "Keep seeing videos about primates." And she decided she was going to put Facebook on full blast.
Because she
Used to
doesn't
work there.
work there anymore, and she's pissy.
Right.
Way to go, pumpkin. I don't know. I think people are just trying to find something to bitch about. I really do.
I tend to agree with you on that part, that people are just looking for something to be angry about. However, Facebook, being the woke police, deserve to get this.
No doubt.
Absolutely.
They do. They need to get slapped around a
They
few
hinge
times.
this and they support this, and now it slapped them in the
right in the face.
face. They can have it.
I agree. They
Now,
definitely
I don't think
deserve
it should happen to anybody, but if you're going to be on a platform that promotes it happening to everybody,
Then
it's
yeah.
absolutely fair that it happened to you.
Yeah.
I don't disagree.
I think it's great.
Yep.
But I also think it's stupid.
Yes.
It's just weird. It's fantastic. It is
Man, this is
fantastic.
so stupid.
It is. It's like it's me being happy in a petty way, because we're all in this fighting, bickering kind of world
Back and
now.
forth thing.
Yeah. So our side won. Yay.
Yay.
But when you step back and take that moment and go, this is retarded.
Yeah, it was.
This is just asinine. We're complaining about the stupidest stuff. We're fighting each other amongst the stupidest stuff, and then turning around and wondering why everything's going to hell in a handbasket.
Right?
I don't want to talk about that junk no more. What I do want to talk about is American Pride Roasters coffee.
Because it's good.
It is historically great coffee, guaranteed to make you swallow every single time you put it into your mouth. It's that good. You can go for teas and chocolates and everything else. The world is going to hell, but at least you can guarantee that you're going to have a fantastic cup of joe or tea in your cup. Go to AmericanPrideRoasters.com.
That's AmericanPrideRoasters.com.
It is.
Are you good now?
I'm waiting on you, Chief. We got time. Clock's ticking.
I know. We all right?
All right.
All right.
Go.
Go to Mojo50.com. Mojo50 is where you can find all the hosts on the Mojo50 radio network, as well as the schedule of everybody, and you can also get Mojo50 gear and the rest of it. You can check them out on the iHeartRadios as well at the iHeartRadio app. Hit the Mojo50 radio button for 24/7 free speech talk.
Go to our website, doaeshow.com. Check out the archives, the shop, Dear Defenders over there. If you have an existential quandary that you just have to have an answer from, or at least something related to an answer,
Maybe.
get us over there at doaeshow.com. Follow us on all the social medias at DOAE Show. Welcome aboard, Chris. It's going to be fun. We'll see y'all Monday. Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.